Hi guys, it's Lady Lauren Explore, and I'm going to be talking about my December TBR because it's a mood reading TBR, and the theme is Achillean. So stay tuned for all the books that I'm hoping to read in December. So I just wanted to start off with, oh my gosh, it's December. It's one more month and then it's a new year, and I hope everyone has a fantastic month of December. I hope you have a fantastic holiday and a fantastic celebration, a festival of family. But let's just jump right into what I know for sure that I'm going to be reading. As you see my wrap up, I might do some more. Probably gonna do some more. But for right now, these are the ones I know for sure that I'm gonna be reading. Victor Martin's Here the Whole Time is Achillean, full blown, and it's a close proximity. Yeah, Achillean. It's about two college students, I think they're in college, and one has to move into another's dorm room, and he thinks the guy's straight, and the other guy's dealing with body issues, being bullied, and then also having a crush on this straight guy, and it just sounds so appealing, like really does. It's 2 boys, 15 days, 1 awkward vacation. Felipe can't wait for the winter break. Finally, he'll get some time away from classmates who tease him incessantly about his weight. But Felipe's plan turns upside down when he learns that Theo, his neighbor from apartment 57, will be staying with him for 15 days. Which is a problem because A, Felipe had a crush on him since, well, forever, and B, Felipe has a list of body image insecurities and absolutely no idea how he's going to handle them while sharing a room with his lifelong crush. Suddenly, the 15 days that once promised rest and relaxation and epic Netflix binging are a gauntlet of every unsolved or unresolved issue in Felipe's life. But if he can overcome this insecurity, then maybe, just maybe, this break won't turn out to be such a disaster after all. I can't wait. My next read is a non-binary read, and it's Mason Devers, I Wish You All the Best. I Wish You All the Best is about, well, it says, it's just 3 words. I am non-binary, but that's all it takes to change everything. When Ben Becker comes out to their parents, they're thrown out of their house and forced to move in with their estranged older sister Hannah and her husband Thomas, whom Ben has never met. Struggling with an anxiety disorder compounded by their parents' rejection, they come out only to Hannah, Thomas, and their therapist, and they try to keep a low profile in school. But Ben's attempts to survive the last half of senior year unnoticed are thawed when Nathan Allen, a funny, charismatic student, decides to take Ben under his wing, and Ben and Nathan's friendship grows. Their feelings begin to change, and what started as a disastrous turn of events looks like it might be a chance to start a happier new life. At turns, heartbreaking and joyous. It sounds so good, and I can't wait to read this one. Wicker King by K.Ancrum, and this is about August and Jack have never lived in the same world. August is a misfit with a pyro streak, and Jack is a golden boy on the varsity rugby team, but their intense friendship goes way back. It's something they keep for themselves, and they rely on each other for survival. When Jack begins to see increasingly vivid hallucinations, August decides to help Jack the only way he knows how, by believing in the fantastic kingdom that creeps into the edges of the real world. Jack leads August on a quest to fulfill a dark prophecy, and together they alienate everyone around them as they struggle with their sanity, free falling into a surreal fantasy world that feels made for them. In the end, each must choose their own truth. This explores a relationship fraught with tension, madness, and love. Oh, it sounds so good and toxic. It also reminds me of the French word, the French phrase that's like disorder. It's like the madness of two. It's where one person has this fantastic illusion or conspiracy, and then that brings in the people around them to make them also believe in that one illusion or conspiracy. Like the perfect case, like the twins, I think in England, where one twin had thoughts that someone was coming out to get them, and then brung in her other twin, and then they all started to try to like do a lot of crazy things. And then as soon as they were apart from each other, there was no madness. It's really interesting. I found it on YouTube, and it was just like, wow, that's crazy. But I know it's like the English phrase is a madness of two. And it seems like it's gonna be like the madness of two because one has a hallucination and then the other one just starts believing in it. So that sounds super interesting. My next two are a series from one of my favorite authors, and it's T.J. Klune. And his series is, I think it's called the Seafair series, but I call it Bear, Otter, and the Kid series. That's how I know it as. And the first one is The Bear, Otter, and the Kid by T.J. Klune. And this one is 3 years ago, Bear McKinney's mother took off for parts unknown with her new boyfriend, leaving Bear to raise his 6-year-old brother Tyson, aka the Kid. Somehow they muddied through, but since he's totally devout to the Kid, Bear isn't actually doing much living. With few expectations, he retreated from the world, and he's mostly okay with that until Otter comes home. Otter is Bear's best friend's older brother, and as they have done their whole entire lives, Bear and Otter crash and collide in ways neither expected. This time, though, there's nowhere to run from the depth of emotion between them. Bear still believes his place is as the Kid's guardian, but he can't help thinking that there could be something more for him in the world, something or someone. And I'm not going to give you a synopsis of the second one because it's Who We Are, and this is the sequel to it because there's 4 in the series. So these two are it's this one and this continuation, and then the third one is the Kid's life after this, and the fourth one is them all coming back together as a family. And I just wanted to read these because I really like T.J. Klune's work, especially with the Green Creek series. I have Wolfsong, and it's so good, and I can't wait to read the next 3 of Wolfsong. So Green Creek. So I'm ready. So these are the ones I know I'm definitely going to be reading. I also know that I'm not going to be just reading these. I know that for sure. So you have to stay for my wrap up to see the other ones that I'm going to be reading, because I'm letting you know I'm starting this on the 11th of December, but I've actually already finished these 2. So it's gonna be time to read the other 3 and get some more. I can't wait to recommend you guys some great Achillean rep books that haven't been talked about a lot, and I'm ready to share my opinions. So stay tuned for my December wrap up, and I can't wait to show you the books. If you have any other Achillean rep books to recommend, just comment down below with them, and I'll see if I've actually either had them or want to read them, or I've never read them at all and like you're just putting me on. So I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and it's gonna be a great December, guys. Let's go. Bye.